So now we are entering the third week of our prep. The third week, by the end of the second week, you would have finished the basic structural grammar. You would be familiar with parajumbles and odd one out. And now when you enter the third week, you are getting into paragraph summary and the practicing of the PJ and the odd one out questions. Now there are two things that will happen in this week. The first is, of course, the daily reading activity. Many students ask me, sir, what is the right time to start reading activity? I tell them that you have to first finish till you finish paragraph summary. Once you have finished the basic concepts of paragraph summary, then you can start with the reading activity. For instance, now let's start with the paragraph summary. You have to go to the course here. So as you can see, this is the course. And the first thing is I always tell you go to the recorded sessions and see if there is paragraph summary in CAT 22 or not. If you don't see any paragraph summary question, then you can go to CAT 2021 and look for the paragraph summary and finish all the paragraph summary questions. For instance, if you look here, then this is paragraph summary. Go through the session, and also there are subsequent sessions as well. So no need to go through all the 8-9 sessions. You can just go through 2 sessions. They are enough. After going through the 2 sessions of paragraph summary, you can go back here and see if you can practice some questions from paragraph summary. So this is the practice problem here. So here the basic concept, again, it's a live session. Here you can just go through some practice questions. So we have question number 1, 2, 3, finish 10, 15, 20 questions, not more than that. So once you have watched the recording there, you have gone through 15, 20 questions here, you would have a good grip on paragraph summary. By this time, you know what is parajumble, you know what is odd one out, you know what is paragraph summary. This is the right time to go into the reading activity. But before you enter into the reading activity, you have to first go and see how to read CAT passages. So if you look here, then this section has things like what is smart reading, how to pick the key ideas, how to read a passage, and then you have many examples of different kinds of passages. Most of these are difficult passages, difficult to read, but by demonstrating how to read, I have made those difficult looking passages easy. So once you have finished all these 15, 20, 25, whatever the number is, once you have finished these videos, then you can go and see how to read Aeon articles. So many people, they start Aeon articles from day one. But if you start from day one without knowing how sentences are structured, what is parajumble, what is odd one out, what is paragraph summary, it would be very difficult for you to appreciate the Aeon articles. That's why you have to first wait for 2 weeks, finish paragraph summary in the third week, and then you go to the reading of the things given in this, that is how to read passages. And once you have gone through half the content here, then you can start reading Aeon articles or any sort of article. So now look at this. This is Aeon article, and most of you would read the way you would have read. But one thing you have to keep in mind is, look at this. There are 3,300. I mean, there are too many words. There is no need to read the whole article. You just have to read 1/6 of it. Maybe not more than 600 words. So you read the first para, the second para, the third para, fourth para. That is it. All these 4 paragraphs are enough. You can't read the whole article and say, let me finish because someone told me to read Aeon. You're not trying to become a historian. You are just reading for the sake of becoming familiar with new words, with new ideas, with new phrases. So the idea behind reading is to ensure that you develop your vocabulary, you develop a certain degree of technical vocabulary as well, so that even if you come across some unfamiliar topic in the RCs, you are able to adapt quickly to it. So this method, this process is very important. Correct? So what would you do in the third week? You would finish paragraph summary, you would solve a few questions, you would read the articles explained in the video, these articles, maybe 15, 20 articles, and then you will start with the daily reading. So you can give around 1 hour to daily reading. I mean, if you're a working professional, you can just cut down on that. But don't read so much that bulk of your time goes into reading. The bulk of your time should go into solving questions. The leftover time should go into reading activity. So the reading activity should not happen at the expense of solving questions. That's why for a working professional, I would say that there is no need to worry about the reading activity part. You can do that, let's say 15, 20 minutes, half an hour while traveling or before going to sleep, so that you are in touch with language and things. There is no hard and fast rule. So this is what we call as the third week. So once you enter the third week, you start reading articles, you have finished the VA part. From the fourth week onwards, we'll focus on critical reasoning and RCs. Let's see what to do from the fourth week.